Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Title Town, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock, he can catch the ball, he can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll ride Davis here. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Trying play action. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. This crowd knows when to bring it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Little touch pass to the receiver. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Give to the back. Makes a man miss. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. The sure hands, it's Gibson. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, running back gets to give. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He looks that one in nicely. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense in an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Mack. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Quick catch on 3rd down. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Mack. Gets it to the back. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Wide out in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Haynes. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Power football with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Getting some heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
The Noles line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Quarterback on the keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He's back to throw on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
But last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Man, that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Got his man down the middle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now they take the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Mack. Floats it out in space. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Running it back, it's Gibson. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw, it's Mack. Unloads it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Running it back, it's Gibson. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quick. We're ready to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Bringing it back, it's Gibson. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Split backs here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it behind the line. It's Young. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. To the air, it's Mack. He finds his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got his man in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. on third down going up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Handoff from the shotgun. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Mack. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Handoff from the gun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Noles are flying down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. In the heat. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. They want to throw it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They're going to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They're going to run it. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown time. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
PAT unit on the field. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The give to Davis. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick handoff. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. He wants to throw it. He's got it. The 2 is good, and we have ourselves a tie game. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Looking for a man. It's Glenn. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's McCoy. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied. Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Right back to the well. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.